All right. Welcome to the Loud Podcast, everybody. Where we here to communicate, discussing some few subject. This is our first episode for the season we're gonna have, and my name is Sebastian Bernard, and I have my friend with me, which is...
My name is Jordan Destin, so just happy to be here, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here too. Just a few introduction about our podcast. Our podcast is just here to, discussing some few things that's happening in the world. Give our own opinion as youth, cause our voice matter. And, discussing some fun thing too. And, I guess mingling with the social work, right? What do you think?
Yeah, because I would say as youth, we actually love, like social media. We actually love to, I would say, interact with each other and everything. So
yeah,
that's actually a good way, to be, talk to each other. And also, I would say get, a point across, That's true.
Yeah, that's our podcast is pretty much simple, but later on we'll get more into it. So what's our subject of the day, man?
So we're just thinking of 5 things that are really scary, towards the end of the pandemic. So
and our first thing is, our bullet point is memories of the past. Memories of the past.
Yeah, it's when we actually think of all the things we used to do, going outside on a walk, and then I would say seeing your neighbor and just saying hi, and also staying close to each other and speaking all these things. But now we can tell that, it's just different how we actually interact with each other, and also all the things we used to do, and just different now. So.
Yeah, it's all that, hobbies and what habits we used to have, things, some meaningful thing, those things we used to do, us, going to places with friends, go to the movies on Saturday night, go to church on Saturday night, all that. It's just all that great memories that we miss.
Yeah, because I would say it's been around 6 or 7 months now since we actually went to church.
Yeah.
Together, and also go to the park or go to the movies together. Because actually last time we actually planned to go with Bloodshot.
Yeah.
And then everything happened, and no more movies now. I guess everything is closed.
Yeah, everything is closed, man. Yeah, it's hanging out. We miss going to church. Miss our friends too. So it's just it's a lot of things to process.
Yeah, and also some other things we used to do for fun, going to say on Fridays before choir.
Yeah,
we usually go play soccer together or do something literally just between friends, hanging out and doing things together. But because of so everything basically stopped. So that's actually the main thing I guess for youth. Mm-hmm. I would say that actually really I guess impact us literally, because we actually love to interact with others, even for school. The main thing I would say get us specifically to go out and simply I would say go to class, mm-hmm. also leave the house and also see your friends and and hang out and all these things. But actually one thing that changed.
It's all the changes that make all of a sudden everything just changes, just flip around in
pretty
a second.
Much.
Yeah, man.
You're right about that, because I recall when everything happened, we were just at home. We never thought that it was going to hit the U.S. as hard as it is right now. But I just went to Sam's Club one day trying to buy stuff to eat, and next thing I know, I saw a long line outside. It was about I literally spent an hour to get food, and I could only get eggs because everything else was gone. And I remember calling people, I would say my friends and my families, and letting them know that this is happening, so they have to get at least some essentials to make sure that they can, I would say, survive in case the worst happened. But
I think it was the same experience for everybody. Me, I think I was at home at that time, and I think you did call, you did text me. You did text me and you'd be like, tell your family to do that. And my mom was already like at a supermarket buying some stuff. And she was, when she came to the house, she was like, hey, we can't even buy a lot of things. We have to take one of everything. And I was like, oh man, so there's a shortage in everything. So yeah. It's all crazy. It's all crazy.
Yeah, I would say that sudden change was just crazy because we had to readjust.
Yeah.
That's not just that, like, school closed, a bunch of, like, literally, like, people could not go to work. People were scared of each other, of going out, literally. And also, like, yeah, that was just, like, really crazy, like, seeing, like, all I would say that happened.
Yeah.
Within just a short amount of time. It's just like we had to readjust.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Because we were chilling. We were chilling. We were chilling and boom, we in the house.
Because we're not thinking of ourselves tomorrow at all.
Yeah, tomorrow, of today.
And enjoy basically ourselves. Yeah. And then then just like everything basically just struck.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And the second point is readjusting to the world.
Yeah, I would say getting back into what it's actually something I guess that really need some thinking, because imagining like going out and then, okay, let's say basically dating, right?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how can you basically now, I would say, approach somebody and just like being, I would say, confident enough to say, okay, I'm gonna basically go there and just, like talk to that person, I would say like, not being scared of.
Yeah, to go talk to somebody.
Something literally like,
I think for the people that's shy, it's good because, they don't have to force themselves. Yeah. But yeah, like you're right. It's just like after this whole pandemic, how are you gonna go in front of somebody you like and you're trying to have a conversation with them without thinking like, oh man, I could get infected. You never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
So like that's actually one point. Also going to work, going to school, like literally like doing stuff that you used to do. Let's say you used to travel for a living, you used to go to work where it's like you have to enter with a bunch of people, or like let's say you were an actor, for example, right?
Yeah.
So it's like they have to still go to work and still basically like do things like differently. Like it's just crazy. Like I'm just wondering like how.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know what kind of prevention they're going to take as of filming or. Doing all that, behind closed door type of thing, or, a lot of people, or just a lot of people have to be, cause, as an actor, you have to have a lot of people like cameramen, all that.
Also, you can't really have a mask in front of your face when you're actually talking.
Yeah,
cause it's just different now.
Yeah, so it's just like how you're gonna take that prevention, okay, by doing the work you love, and at the same time taking care of yourself or trying to not to infect yourself. Yeah, it's hard to think about, but I don't know. It's
also one major thing again is just like the taxi drivers. Mm-hmm. When that happened, they were really affected because nobody was traveling. Nobody was just like, I would say, like willing to take a taxi to go places anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering like how they're gonna go back into the world. Like I know like all the things that like they have to do, like like to take care of their family and themselves while still be working. They just see. So
now I think every workplace begin to be like those type of okay, that's my life out there, but I need to still to provide for my family. Yeah, because at first it wasn't like that. Or I just go to work and I'm safe.
Yeah.
And okay, but now just like, okay, if I go to work, I might have that percentage to get infected or not to, but at the same time, it's what I have to do to bring breads to my family.
That's true. Because one thing I saw on the news last time, it was just that a doctor, he had a virus and he actually gave it to all his family. But thank God, like, didn't really, like that, but that's actually crazy because you only take one person literally to just like, I would say like cause chaos somewhere, which is crazy. So that's,
I think for all the essential workers, it's just, okay, well, we need to go to work. I need to go to work. I need to be able to pay bills. I need to do that. But at the same time, COVID is still there. Like, you cannot say, well, I cannot go to work because of that. Oh, you might end up losing your house or, all that. It's all about precautions.
But and also I would say the major thing is just the fear, like just knowing that you have. It's like despite everything happening, you still have to basically like put yourself out there.
Yeah.
But just like protect yourself and just making sure that when you actually do something, you actually like do it right and also protect yourself and your family.
For sure. Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And like the other one is just like for the people that working in the restaurant or like be able to. Are you going to go for your birthday? Go to a restaurant to celebrate after all that? Would you have that crazy confident, or to just sit in a restaurant like where a lot of people visit at the same time?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Or put your let's say put your faith into the restaurant managers that are working there. Oh, all those things clean, or it's safe there. It's safe for me to be there.
Yeah. So I would say that's actually a major issue, and also like that also affect the economy because we can tell that I would say like many restaurants, many I would say like parks, like hotels. Even the airport was closed for a long time.
Yeah,
it's like we couldn't like do things like that you used to do. Like I remember like. After everything happened, I thought that the next day I could order food.
Oh yeah.
But then I couldn't order anything. Everything was closed.
Now, sorry to cut you off. We had to learn how to cook by ourselves. Because man, please, nobody was gonna order food. It'd be like, I don't know about that. When that thing first started, I think everybody just stopped doing like order food and do all that crazy stuff. We just have to do stuff for ourselves. That
was crazy because like on the news as well, like they were saying that how basically restaurants were losing like millions of money because they have to store away food that they have for for I would say like for the week to come and everything, and also like also one thing that happened is just that people were also being racist to others, like some Asian restaurants, like they couldn't.
Oh yeah.
That was also bad, and also that really affected them.
Yeah, I saw that video, or where that man was like, people stopped visiting their restaurant because all that conspiracy was like, it was about like all that, and they were like, he lost a lot of money and everything, and people wasn't coming to his restaurant and being racist toward him, which is a lot. So which is a lot.
That was really a blow for the economy because like they were losing money, and also like the people were not not going out anymore. People were just like staying at home. Yes, it's good. I would say like as far as family goes, because they actually spend time together. They are, like it's kind of like you get to know your family all over again, and you kind of learn about about your kids, your wife, and everything. But as you know, like everything
not everything you have, not everything is good about learning something about your kids. But but I know what you're saying. I just wanted to.
That was good.
But spending time spending time with families and everything, which is good for a lot of families. I think some families needed that. That break away from having a good family time, sitting together, discussing futuristic stuff.
Yeah, I would say getting to know your kids more, literally what they like, what they enjoy doing. Like I would say like being with family, because one thing that was interesting to me was like on TikTok, like I was like promoting like family life. Let's say your kids are just watching something that they love, you just basically go and sit by them, by them and see how they react. Which is actually crazy, like saying how kids, when you actually sit by them, how they will hug you and give you kisses and all these things.
It's great. It's great because I feel like if you have kids, you should spend a lot of time with them, like loving them, because at some point, when you have like kids that's like 5, 6. And they trying to be with you, hugging you and everything, bonding with you. But when they do not see you for a long period of time, they're trying to like. I feel like there's a gap, and every time you do not bond with them, that gap is still getting larger and larger. And everything.
True. Well, that's good. I would say like as far as I would say like thinking about how the world used to be, let's say working every single day like 6 or like 8 to 10 hours or even 12 hours sometimes a day, and then just going home and just like seeing your kids and just saying hi, asking them like, if they have done the homework, and simply just like giving them a pizza or something. But then like going to just being at home every single day with them, which is actually different. Because the thing is, it's good because the thing is, as family, we actually get to do things together, like cooking together, or like finding new ways to have fun, like playing games. Because I was my neighbor. One thing that they did, I think, they bought guns, like the laser guns. Yeah. And I saw the mother running.
Which is great. It's something great to see. It's something great to see, like mothers or fathers, families, a family are playing together. Be like,
enjoying.
And as young adult, you'll basically be like, man, I want this. I want this. Like I want this. Like when I get older and married or something, I want this.
That's pretty much it. Like, because that I would say kind of like I would say like, what's the word? Kind of like, let me think of, I would say how stuff used to be in the past. Because the thing is, as a baby, like it's kind of like your mother was there all the time for you, but as you grow up, you kind of see like that you can like I was like straying away from, I would say like the family part, like a family really, like everything like was different. But it seems like like the whole pandemic literally kind of like brought that back alive.
Just like incorporate all that past thing into life. Just like boom, you know what? We need to go back to the past.
Can you like remember what you missed?
For sure. Because now life is just all about I mean, for some people it's about money first, and working a lot of hours, working a lot of shift. Provide for family. That's all you can think of. Like fun, all those things can come first, and after that, fun after. But now quarantine just be like quarantine just be like
make you rethink about
your life.
It's kind of like you just like realize all the things that you missed. Literally all the fun that you missed. Like, because actually like sometimes I'm just at home like just realizing like I used to do this. Let me do it again. And then you realize that you have time to do all the like silly things you used to do.
It's just like school. Remember, like when we were in school, we were like ready to get out. Like, man, I'm so ready to graduate, man. I need to get out. But as soon as you get out of school, you graduate, you be like, man, I miss school, man. Cause that's where all the fun was at.
Pretty much. You actually miss something once you don't have it anymore. That's actually one thing. Which is actually interesting too. So I would say that's, though I don't really go to work as I was used to. I don't really go to school, like, and I would say, I get to see my friends as much. But the simple fact that I would say I had time, with my family, I had time with family and everything, and still, I would say get to enjoy, like simple things in life, literally rest and do things.
Because one thing that be happening to me is just be like, I just be sitting there, I don't have anything to do because it's quarantine time. I just be sitting there and be like, hey, just think of something, and I'd be like, yo, that's what my friend at school be doing. That's for sure, man. And you begin thinking like what your friends used to do when you were in school, all the fun time you'd be having. You'd be like, oh man,
that's true.
If I could go back right now,
that goes along to memories of the past. But
just sitting there, I'm thinking about it,
which is good. But I say, I would say like life is so interesting. Literally, like you just like sometimes that's why it's actually important to make sure that you enjoy like today, making sure you actually like sit down and just like think of. I don't just think of life and just like, and be grateful, literally. Because sometimes there are things it's like you take, I would say, things for granted at the time, which is crazy because it's like when you actually really, like pay attention to life and see how it is, I would say like, it's worth enjoying it.
It is, man. It is.
You're gonna, I would say, realize what you had once you, I would say, lose it. Once you don't have it anymore, that's when you actually realize how important it was.
What I'm gonna say right now is probably not gonna sound like good for a lot of people, but at the same time, what I don't like is just like when people worry about money too much. Like, okay, yes, it's good to save money, but at the same time, I feel like if you need something that will make you feel better, Like, you can buy it at a certain point. You can spend money towards it. You know, you don't have to spend all the money. You can, like, saving, like I said, saving is good. But at the same time, I don't like when you finish buy something and you complain about it. But which is,
I think that's a good balancing. Like, yes, you can have a lot of money, but it's like it's not balancing everything.
Yes, it's not like about just like the complaining. It's just be like, man, I don't have money. Why I spend that money? But at the same time, you know,
you have to enjoy it.
You have to enjoy it. Like, I feel like, complaining won't bring you that money back. You just have to, like, you know what? Okay, I did a good stuff. Oh yes, it's just you have to use it in a wise manner.
Yeah, I would say. So well, I also like that's actually true. So balancing things out is a way to make sure like everything works as it should, literally. So that's one thing I would say. And also the next point is traveling, right?
Yeah, traveling.
Yeah, because you can tell that like. I actually wanted to go to Haiti for my birthday, which was last week. I couldn't do anything. It was just really interesting.
Yeah, mine is coming up, and well, I already got some plans to do, but you know, at the same time, COVID is still there.
You're just wondering, like,
I'm just wondering, yeah. So, it's just all that, man. I feel like we all had a plan as of traveling.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did have plan for this year. Oh man, our group did.
Yeah, because I think, as a group that we sing together, we actually wanted to go to camp together.
Yeah,
and like going to like, or even to Savannah, because Mama actually was saying that.
We wanted to go there, and after that, we wanted to go to Florida to like chill for a bit. But you know, boom, that happened,
and everything just.
It went away, bro.
Yeah, just like like smoke, right?
Yeah.
It's still there. You can see your plant. Still there, but at the same time, you can't even grab it anymore.
Yeah. It's just oh man, it's gone. All that. And people that do work as of travel.
I would say that travel for a living. Yeah, some YouTubers, some, I would say like people like who travel like for business trips.
Yeah.
Like they were either stuck where they were.
For like a long period of time.
Or they couldn't travel at all.
It's
crazy because like, the people I know who I would say who took plane to go to places couldn't even go to the airport because it was closed for at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I think. Yeah. Because one thing I would say there was a YouTuber literally he was saying that he couldn't do anything because he actually go like to places like to be I would say like shoot nice videos like and post it, but he couldn't do that because he couldn't travel and as before, and also. Like even countries like were I would say affected by that because like tourists, nobody basically could go anywhere at all. Like, and their businesses because of that too. Yeah,
that incorporating the economy. Bullet points too. Like people that do that travel for work and people that don't have work and all that bring to unemployment.
Yeah,
a big parenthesis to unemployment. Like you can apply for it. Tons of people.
Tons of people.
And even those, some people did apply for it, but did not receive that thing at the moment they needed it, or I don't think at all too.
Yeah, that's true. Because one sad story I would say I saw on CNN was just that a guy was saying that he only had $27 on his account.
Yeah.
And then he had to pay the mortgage, he has to pay electricity, water, and all these things. And $27 is not going to cut it.
But 27 ain't going to pay the mortgage. That's what I'm saying.
Not even get food for 1 day.
For 1 day. And families that have a lot of kids. Yes.
Also, that's actually like the hard part. Like, you don't really have enough money.
Yeah.
And also, even if you wanted to go to buy stuff for the whole family, you could only take so much.
Yeah.
Because your family can only have like the only, I would say, restrict, you from getting stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
Then, like, I would say, we could all, I would say, have something literally. You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
But, like, because, like, I would say, like, okay, let's just put it that way. Every morning, right? You kind of wake up and go to the fridge, and then there's food there.
Yeah.
And then you just say one day you just go there and just empty. You're just like, what happened?
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's kind of like beforehand, like, let's say like the day before you were just like throwing away food, like extra food. I don't want to eat this today.
Oh yeah.
You can throw it away. Yeah. And then the next day, you wish you could have that. Yeah. So that is crazy, like seeing how I would say like life changed just like that. Just like it was just like today you have this and the next day everything is gone. Like seeing like how basic, like people used to enjoy it, like I would say like live, I would say like just, like just being there, but just like everything stopped because the people like who I would say worked, like I would say like for themselves, literally has their own business. It's like for them it was just like a hard blow because like they could say their own hours, but guess what? No more hours now.
No more, yeah.
Like you can't really do anything at all.
Yeah, and everything just cut right in the middle.
That's true.
Yeah, and as of it is hard to think about. And the hardest thing is school.
Oh yeah,
school, virtual school, all that. People that went from having some class online to full times online.
That's true. Well. Not even just that. People I would say who stay on campus because I had a friend like he actually stayed on campus literally, but he used to live in California. Yeah. But he moved all the way to Georgia, and then like he literally had to move back to his current, like I would say like state again and to stay there. Just like that, I would say mess up all the plans. Like, like staying on campus, like hanging out with your friends, and also like going to school like full time online, having to wake up,
man,
and then do all this.
Oh yeah, just what you just said. Having from waking up to put your clothes on, go to school, that's exciting. Yeah. From went back and from like going to, wake up from your bed, that's the first thing. And force yourself to open a computer, to stand for like hours. And it's hard. Some people might fall asleep,
That's true.
Some people are not built
I did fall asleep.
to be.
I had to test at 10 o'clock. Woke up at 8 o'clock thinking I was good. I had time to study. I was studying. Next thing I know, I fell asleep. Woke up 6 hours after the test was over. And I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah, some people are not built to stay in front of a computer just for school, man.
If I was at school, I would never fall asleep at all. Never.
Yeah, never. Oh yeah, because you're
gonna be awake doing things, but
you're just in front of. I feel like it's just you don't have people sitting by you just to be like you in school. Yes, you are paying attention to the teacher, but you have that one friend. That one friend.
Always doing something.
That one friend that's always doing something for you to cut and you laugh and you laugh and that's exciting. But now you're just sitting in front of computer. Nothing is bothering you. That's the only thing that's bothering you is your sleep. Like, man, I want to turn off that thing and go to bed.
It's not that. It's just like when you have classes early in the morning.
Yes.
And then you wake up. And then it's not time yet. And you're like, oh, I can sleep a little bit.
Exactly. School starts at 9 and you have class at 8. Like, bruh.
That's actually really, I would say crazy.
Yeah, and the only thing too, like, some people go to school, go to school. And the thing is, how are you going to keep your 6 feet?
Yeah, so that's actually one thing. But I'm actually glad that they close, I would say middle schools.
Yeah.
Because kids will not stay.
Kids. Yeah. You know how kids are,
Yeah. When you see their friends, they're gonna run to an be. So that's good. But
just like I said, everything have a pros and cons. Like quarantine have a pros and cons. School, online have a pros and cons. It's good because everybody stay at home. Less people get infected, but at the same time, That's, you know what we mean.
That's the beauty of life. It's just like everything you do, has pros and cons.
We just have to manage to find the best solution out there, bro.
It's kind of like the point in the middle, like where everything I would say balance out, where it's like you don't really do too much
of it.
Other people and still have time to enjoy yourself literally. Because one thing basically I told a friend one day was just that you're just working. And then thinking you actually earning money, but you're actually losing sleep. Guess what? You're actually saving money to go to the doctor. Now spend it.
Exactly. You're working hard, but at the same time, yes, you're making money, and by working hard, you're gonna have to go to the doctors. If you have
you might be losing sleep and actually and also not eating properly. So all these things, but it seems that's actually good because I was staying at home kind of makes you think of all the things literally take care of your body, your environment. Because one thing that happened, I was on the news, it was just that they said like the earth was, I would say like the air was a bit cleaner because cars were being driven, and also like planes were I would say like moving, like from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Which actually was good because, as you know, like the CO2 was, I would say, is actually a big issue with like ozone layer. Pretty much, it actually make it actually go bad every year. I would say it's actually destroying it. So it's like the simple fact that we actually stayed at home for just a month was good for the environment too, also for our bodies. And also, we actually because people actually, as you said, I would say work out.
Yeah, people family, work out as
hobbies.
Have a family session every morning. Yeah, it's good. Like I feel, and I have some friends that have found new habits to do at home, like new skills, new everything. But at the same time, new everything. At the same time, as young adult and youth, we don't like staying in the house too much.
That's true.
Yeah, and we have, and some people need to talk to somebody about issues they're having, and and by going out there, that's how they like have a good day and everything.
Yeah.
And it just, I feel like if you're having this type of issue, you should find somebody to talk to, or people you trust, and express yourself to it. Yeah,
that's true. Cool. Also, one thing I was during the pandemic that was really, I would say, weird and annoying to me was the curfew.
Oh yeah,
that you had to be home at a certain time, which was good.
I remember I went to a mini gathering with some friends, and I think when we had that protest in Atlanta, and I don't know if you had the National Guard there, but it wasn't close to us. But then it was, I think they said we had curfew at 9?
Yeah, it was
9, and I was still at my friend. And my mom called me. My mom was like, "You need to come home right now." And I was like, "It's not even close to us." But at the same time, I understand her fear. But at the same time, it wasn't for us. It was for like the city people, the people that live in it. But it just. I just wanted to bring how they like how that felt like. Oh man, I need to.
It was just different.
In my house.
Like for me, around 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was just time to just, I would say, go out. I was with my girlfriend, just like doing something to really like, or like normally I'll be at her house until 11 o'clock or something like that, and then. Everyone I was always scared that I'll get caught by the police.
Yes, you had quarantine, you had protests, you had police brutality, you had all that, man, and all that to process at once. That's what I'm telling you. Like,
no, so as you,
all those things is hard to endure.
Also, like,
and
deal with, and just
to deal with, and we have to talk to somebody. Like, if you having that issue, you need to talk to somebody. That's what I'm.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I would say like this. I would say COVID-19 was like. I'm thinking it was a blessing, also a curse, for the world.
Yeah.
Blessing because it actually make us, I would say, like, remember what we used to have.
And
think of family and everything. But also a curse because now we can barely do, I would say,
anything,
as we used to, before.
That's true. We are functioning in a limited.
Yeah. Everything is good. But at the same time, I think it's kind of good that they happen because we know, like, even cars, we can tell that the 2019 car was just being sold when they have 2021
just been getting ready to
ready.
But then
like we were just moving too fast.
Yeah, and everything just slowed down.
That actually, I would say that's actually good.
Yeah.
So, but when you actually think of, I would say everything, it can make you sad. It can make you sad.
Yeah.
Also make you scared. But I think the good part about it is just like making sure you actually handle your emotions. If you have, I just basically like talk to somebody literally about everything that you feel and everything, and how you can basically make things better. So that I would say like that. I would say brings a question. I would say again for me in my head it was just that. Let's just say that you actually had a plan to do something before COVID-19. Just basically think of where you can still make it happen.
Yeah.
Even if like
that's actually a good question.
Yeah. Even if it could take, I would say, like,
you should let us know.
A lot of work, but what can you still do to make it? I would say happen. Literally, like despite everything happening into the world, like what challenge, I would say, like, can you overcome?
Yeah.
Through everything I would say happening. So.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. Yeah. You know what? Let us know in the comment section. But yeah, it's, it's all that we feel like, and that make us kind of fear when 2020 ends. Yeah, and, the new election gonna come up.
Yeah.
What's the outcome gonna be in it? Mm-hmm. And is the pandemic still gonna be there? That's a question mark. How are we gonna cope with fully function? Yeah, cope with it and fully function after that, or for 2021? It's all about, but at the same time, we don't want to think too much about it because we want to move on, and have a good life.
Also, live our best life.
Yeah, live our best life.
I would say like to finish, just like it was. I would say like 2020. I would say like started on the wrong foot.
Started on the wrong foot. Yeah, because but at the same, I feel like it's still walking on the wrong foot too.
It's still jumping on the wrong foot. Yeah. Foot at all. Because we had so many things literally, so many things. Fire in Australia.
Yeah, all that, man.
Happening,
man.
And also you still have the long quarantine.
If we went back and think, how that happened in 2020, we will go crazy.
Yeah,
like you said, I feel like the best bullet point we had is memories of the past, the great memories of it. If we start thinking about that, I promise you're gonna start laughing. You're gonna start laughing.
Yeah,
you're gonna start
crying.
There's some crying, but like you're gonna start remember like the good things you used to do. Like for me, as in when I was in high school, when I'm with my friend, practicing all that. But yeah, man.
That's. I still have to continue.
Yeah,
it was just that. Life, I would say, like as was before, was crazy, but we just I would say like put ourselves together, and so like kind of like say, okay, we'll move forward despite everything, and also like put our fear aside, and so I would say like find ways to basically like cope with everything we're going through, and also have planned for tomorrow, but just like making sure we actually enjoy today.
Yeah, so definitely. Well,
pretty much it.
Yeah. That's the end. That's the end of our podcast. As it was saying the question, let us know in the comment section. Let us know what you feel about our first episode, all that. And we'll see you guys for another episode. You know what? And we out. Yeah.